Alright, bear with me a little bit. Still struggling with the cold. I want to show you guys something real quick. When I got back from Texas, I found this in the mail. I'm pretty sure this is what I think it is, but it's from YouTube and it says Evan Shanks on it. So you've done something very few YouTube creators accomplish. You had an astonishing 100,000 people subscribe to your channel. Well, there you go. I spoiled it for you. I've been waiting for this. I hit 100,000 subscribers. Let's see. 6 months ago? 7 months ago, and finally they acknowledged it here about a month ago. They finally acknowledged that I existed, and they gave me my 100,000 subscriber thing. So that's pretty cool. But a couple years ago, I would have been much more excited about this. And to me, right now, it's not that this is useless, and this is still very cool. I'm so honored to have this, but this is useless, and it means nothing to me. And I'll tell you guys why. It's obvious lately that YouTube there's been some discrepancies, there's been some issues, there's been people that have been accusing YouTube of being wrong or broken or this and that and this and that. And today, this morning, I uploaded a video and I was browsing around YouTube, and for some reason I was in settings or something like that, and I came across what is actually wrong with YouTube. And the nice thing is, this is black and white. There's no opinion here. There's nothing that can be debated here. I found what is wrong with YouTube. The biggest issue, I think, for a lot of creators is, yes, we might have 100,000 subscribers, but guess what? I've noticed a trend in the past at least 3 to 4 months. I don't know how long this has been here, but I've noticed a trend in the past 3 to 4 months that maybe 10% of my following maybe gets notifications for when I upload a video, which is weird because they all subscribe to me, so doesn't really make much sense. So without wasting any more time, I want to show you guys what I found this morning. So if you go to youtube.com, which is pretty evident, pretty easy to figure that out, go to the very top right corner and go to that little bell on the top that shows your notifications. Click the little cog icon, the settings icon. Now, for some reason, I don't know why I clicked on this morning. I think I was just managing. I was gonna see what I could change because I didn't like some of the settings that I was getting. I didn't like some of the notifications I was getting. Now just scroll down a little bit to right here. Do you see where it says channel subscriptions? Read that. There's a little box that's clicked that says occasionally notify me of new videos and activities from my subscriptions. Let me give you guys a little bit of an example to show you guys how stupid this actually is. For example, let's take your favorite magazine. I don't know, pick your favorite magazine, doesn't really matter. You subscribe to this magazine because you like it, right? And when you subscribe to a magazine, you order it basically to get one every single time a new magazine is published. Well, here's what YouTube is basically doing. Say YouTube is in the magazine maker's perspective here. What these magazine makers are going to then do is they're basically going to say, hey, you know what? I'm actually not going to send you 12 new magazines a year. I'm actually just going to go ahead and send you 2 to 3 a year because I don't want it to clutter your inbox, your mailbox too much. What right does the magazine editor or the magazine provider have to say I don't want to clutter your inbox? Because that's up to the person that owns the inbox or the mailbox. So why would a magazine provider do that? Well, it's the same question is why would YouTube, if you willingly subscribe to a channel, why would they occasionally notify you if a channel that you yourself subscribe to, why would they filter that out? It was your choice to subscribe to a channel, and now you're all of a sudden not getting notifications for the channel. Is this making sense? So I want to go ahead and clarify that it's not an algorithm issue with YouTube. YouTube, I don't think, changed any algorithms, but I don't know how long this has been a thing, but you got to realize this is the problem with YouTube. Not to throw some fists, I don't want them to keep catching these hands. I don't want people to think that I'm super pissed off at YouTube because we also have to realize this is your problem too. From YouTube's perspective, they really shouldn't have done this, but they did it for you because now the people, the consumers, you consumers out there, here's what you're doing wrong. You're subscribing to way too many channels, and you're subscribing to so many channels that you can't keep up with them. And YouTube started to realize that, so what they did was, I don't know what they did to create the algorithm to, for some reason, to notify you for one video a month or whatever, but because you subscribe to too many channels and that you can't actually watch, what they do is they base that off of a lot of different things. I'm not gonna go into all that. I don't work for YouTube, I don't create the algorithm, so I don't really know. But you got to realize that it's also an issue that's derived from the consumer. What's happened here is YouTube and its consumers have essentially completely devalued the subscription. There's no point in subscribing to me now, because guess what? YouTube's not going to notify you next video I upload, or the next 3 videos I upload. Because what you got to do now is you got to subscribe, and then you got to subscribe on top of the subscription by clicking the notification box on the top of my screen. It should be the other way around. When you subscribe to me, you're basically saying, hey, I want to see every video. Just like when you subscribe to a magazine, you want to have every magazine. When you subscribe to somebody, you should have every bit of content they ever push out, whether it's a live stream or a vlog or an install or a how-to or something, or an unboxing. It doesn't matter. You should see every single thing. And guess what you can do with a magazine? You can choose to say, no, I don't want any more of these. I don't want this. I want notifications off. What YouTube should do is, if you're subscribed to somebody, you should always have notifications on. And if you don't want their notifications, first off, I don't know why you subscribe to them, but second, you should instead of having to turn them on, you should turn them off. And I think that is what's wrong with YouTube. And that's what's been frustrating for me, and it's been a big struggle for a lot of us. And I want you guys to know I'm not sitting here complaining. I'm very happy with where I'm at, and I'm not worried about my future at all. But just because I have 180,000 people out there that have clicked a subscribe button on my channel means nothing if none of them are seeing the hard work I'm putting into my channel. Go to your subscriptions, pick your favorite channels out, and then turn notifications on for them. When I had 100,000 subscribers, I would on average get 60,000, 50,000, 50 to 60,000 views a video. Now, since I don't know when that came out, but now since that came out, I get like sometimes 20 to 30,000, sometimes 40 to 50. And that's not right. It has nothing to do with my content. It has nothing to do with the work that I put out there. It has nothing to do with the way I market my channel. It has entirely to do with those black and white words right there. Occasionally notify me. I hope YouTube somehow finds, whether it's from me or from a bigger channel, it doesn't matter. I hope YouTube somehow sees their issue here. I hope that they kind of fix it, because it is a big deal. And it's a big deal for a lot of us, because there's a lot of people out here like myself that I depend on YouTube to live. And granted, I have multiple sources of income, but you guys gotta realize that this is how I live. I need people to watch my videos. I worked very hard for this. So anyways, that is it. It's not a complicated video, very black and white. I just wanted to talk about that. I do, no matter what, I want to say thank you, all of you watching this who are part of this 100,000 number, or even those of you who are part of the 183, 4,000, whatever it is right now. I want to still thank you, because you at one point in time did like my videos enough to click that subscribe button. I'm not going to destroy this. I'm not mad at YouTube. I'm not going to end up doing something completely disrespectful, but it is frustrating. And looking at this reminds me that it really means nothing if the whole system doesn't work. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification button until YouTube fixes that. But until then, I'll see you guys next video. Peace out and be victorious.